What is up, everybody? It's Fee. I'm back with another e-cig video. Today is the final review or follow-up on the MAKO. I've learned it's called the MAKO. Thank you for all the users that pointed that out to me. It's named after a fish, apparently. So, right after I had finished shooting the laser video, my MAKO stopped working because I don't know what happened at the time, but the thing stopped working. And what had happened was the adapter has this plastic piece that like connects to the that's inside the 510. I don't know if you can see this right here. You see how the screw in the middle there, the screw in the middle raises up, and then there's like a plastic like washer that keeps it from touching the other part of the metal. That washer went all the way up to the very top of the screw, and it caused it so that my 510 addies and 510 my adapters and stuff like that not to make that connection. And I was back and forth with it with the guys at Electro Nick Sticks, and they kept telling me it was a sizing issue, which later on, after I fixed that, after I took a piece of when I took a pair of tweezers and pushed down that plastic so that so it would raise up that middle piece, it worked on one set of batteries, and then it wouldn't work on the other set of batteries. And what I had to do was like I had to take out there's like O-rings that go on the end of each of these. Like right here. Here's one of the O-rings, and I mean, I guess it's kind of ingenious that they have the O-rings, that have designed it at this size. And here's like the top of the adapter, and all you do is you slide on the O-ring, and then it gives it, that much more length to work with in the battery when you're switching batteries and stuff like that. But I don't have like the 14650s or 18650s or 14500 batteries. I only use CR2s, and doing that, sometimes it would just fire if you put it together. Sometimes it wouldn't fire if you put it together. Yet I had to try all kinds of combinations of one O-ring on this end, one O-ring on this end, two O-rings on both ends, one on each end. Endless amount of combinations. Not endless, but I had to do a bunch of combinations to get it right. And lo and behold, I find out my CR2 batteries are different sizes from each other. Let me show you a picture of my taped off batteries and my non-taped off batteries. And as you can see here, freaking, they're the same Ultrafire batteries. I got them at the same time from Deal Extreme, and they're freaking different sizes. What the hell is up with that? So now when I'm using this MAKO, I have to switch. If I have the shorter batteries, I have to have it without any O-ring, and then when I want to switch to the longer batteries, I have to add an O-ring to one side, to either the switch side or the adapter side. What the hell? That's not a MAKO problem. That wasn't the MAKO's fault, but it came out to be one of the craziest things. I mean, you would think your CR2 batteries all come in one size. I mean, they are CR2 batteries, not CR2-1 and -2 or something like that. But those two batteries are different. I have a third one. I didn't compare the two because I haven't opened the third set of batteries. But holy cow, what the hell? So there's that. And I gave up using the 510 on the MAKO because it was such a hassle screwing it in all the way, giving it like a little bit of a turn back to give it some airflow. And I think I've found that KR808s are now my favorite atomizer. The The longest I've ever had a 510 last was maybe a month and a half. And KRs, they only last about a week and a half to 2 weeks. But if you buy them from China or something like that, they come out to be like $2 a piece. And they're so much less of a hassle. You just fill one of the condoms up that come on it halfway with your juice, and then you're good to rock for like, I don't know, three hours maybe. And when it goes out, it doesn't feel like it's such a waste. It doesn't feel like, oh man, I can't believe another one of my 510s popped or just suddenly died. The KRs are like, dude, I paid like $2 for this. Oh, and in some places it's like $1.09, you know? And when one of the KRs go out, I'm just like, whatever. Just throw it out or put it in the dead Addy box and, you know, move on. And it doesn't feel like I've wasted, you know, any money or anything like that. Still cheaper than cigarettes. So yeah, I've been using the KR808 at 6 volts on the MAKO. I've also been using the KR808 at 7.4 volts on my adaptiver, which I finally have found that what 7.4 is for, because I couldn't figure out what the hell people would do with 7.4 volts. And I found out on dying KRs, when you can feel the vapor production drop and the flavor drop and stuff like that, if you just amp that up to 7.4 volts, throw in two 3.7 CR123As, it'll give it like a few more days, maybe even a week of vapor. So here's some vape prawn from the MAKO using my KR808. Right now I've got some Liberty Flights cappuccino in it, cut with a little bit of VG. So obviously, like in the first video, 6 volts is going to give you a ton of vapor, nice throat hit. It's really about the feel of the PV. When you have it with the shorter batteries, can't believe there's shorter batteries, the switch is very, very light to push. I mean, it doesn't even go in all the way for you to activate the switch, but at least it doesn't go off when you tighten the cap. And then when you have the longer batteries, which are the same freaking batteries for some reason, it gives you like a full press. For 99 bucks, it's not bad of a PV if you're willing to deal with the inconsistency of the CR2s. Of course, they go out all crappy the longer you use them, and then they're unprotected, which I think Electro-Nick now sells protected 1000 mAh CR2 batteries, but they're a little bit on the expensive side. But you know, you could always get the CR2s from Electro-Nick. And yeah, it's a real nice finish. It's small, it's pocket friendly. I mean, it's one of the few small 6 volt devices out there. I hear that the BB can take CR2s, and then I heard he reshaped it and it doesn't fit CR2s anymore. But I'm assuming the BB is about this size. But aside from this device here, maybe the adaptiver with CR2 sleeve and the Super 6, those are the only tiny 6 volt devices out there. I mean, these are very small, and they're not an eyesore when you're out in public vaping. Like when you're vaping on like a silver bullet, people are like, what the hell is that? With this, it's a little more you know, conspicuous, I guess. But and it's nice, you know. It's got like a copper finish, a brass finish that tarnishes really easily. I wish they would have like a stainless steel one so that you can just keep it shiny. But I guess it kind of goes with it because this is like a matte black. It's not very glossy. So yeah, those are the main two gripes. I'll go over again. It's the 510 connection is a jacked up ass connection. That plastic rose up, and then if you tighten it too much, you get no draw. And then the tubing is weird in a way that, you know, certain batteries won't work right on it. And then the inconsistency of CR2 batteries. That's freaking, it blew my mind that I have CR2 batteries that are different sizes from each other. That's the end of the video. It's probably gonna be a while till the next video. So yeah, everybody happy vaping, and